Hello, I'm here to reflect a little bit on what's been on my mind and this whole year that has passed. I'm just here to share. I'm already having teary eyes. Whenever I start recording a video, my eyes start to just I'm already crying. Like, here we go again. I will try not to cry. I haven't even started and I'm already crying. Okay, so I know that the year isn't over. And I personally celebrate the new year, and I feel like a new cycle is beginning in spring. Obviously, astronomically, astrologically, and nature wise, cyclically, all the elements and animals and nature itself wakes up in spring, so that's when it makes sense for me to be starting something new, a lot in a larger scale. But yeah, I feel like right now reflecting on something, because it just naturally came to me today on my free day finally, that I should really rethink how I saw this year for me, how I have been viewing what has happened to me this year. I'm already crying, so bear with me. This has been my fourth personal year, if you don't know what that is. So we have 9 personal years in numerology, and I've always been interested in numerology as much as astrology. And this has been my fourth year. It has been the craziest year for me in a long time. Or maybe even innerly, emotionally, the craziest ever. Of course, there have been some hard times in my childhood, but so many things changed this year that I feel like I was on the brink of exploding every single day. Astrologically, also, this has been one of the hardest times for me as a Pisces, but also as a 21-year-old who is experiencing her natal Uranus squaring the current Uranus in the sky. So this square is super intense, and you go through that when you're 21, and oof, it hit me so hard. Not exactly the fact that something like this is happening, but like this whole year in general, it hit me so hard. And this is one of the reasons how I refer to it. But also so many changes, like the personal year 4 is the year of hard work. Literally, just working and stabilizing yourself, and like maintaining a structure, being very resourceful, building a solid base of something that you believe in or something that you put your mind to. You just work and work and work and work and work. And there's so much hard work. And this year has been exactly that. But also so much inner work as well, that I feel like I will only be experiencing the fruits of in the next years. Yeah, so, oh my god, like this year, I went through so many transformations and so many symbolic, pivotal points in my life, that I feel like this has been the most packed and stuffed year ever. I feel like all up until now, I was floating more or less, or just flowing, and some things were happening here and there, some hardships, some weird changes, some this and this, but they were kind of spread out, or they were not that significant. And now when Neptune entered Aries after 15 years of being into Pisces in the sky, and then it retrograded for a little bit back into Pisces, but yeah, it's gonna fully enter Aries next year, January. But yeah, like this massive shift in society as well, I feel it so much. I will have to maybe talk about this later a little bit, but astrology is super important to me. It has been important to me ever since I was a little kid. So I will try not to cry for the rest of the video. Oh my god. At the beginning of the year, I was just freshly settled back in Latvia after living for a few months in Berlin. Um, I got a new space, a new flat, a new sacred safe space for me and my boyfriend at the time that we lived together in Berlin with. And a long time didn't pass, and I had to break up with that person. And I did hurt him a lot, and I regret it a lot. But I was I was a different person then, and we're all growing and learning. And so many things were happening at the same time. When I had moved into a new space, started living alone finally for the first time in my life, it was harder than anything I could ever imagine, and still is. And this year has been the first year of my life living alone, and I exited that relationship. Then I started a new one right away, and then it just it was so messy, and I didn't know what it was happening, didn't know what was going on. But things are moving so fast, and so many events, so many emotions, so much work, so many things going on parallel to this. I started working at a very toxic workplace, like a crazy, crazy, crazy workload with such crazy, emotionally toxic people and coworkers. And I worked there for 2.5 months and quit because it was just unbearable. My whole worldview, my whole point of view, like how I see life, literally changed this year because of work, because of the places that I've been working at. And like I started in second uh, workplace, like I started at this other job. I have been there ever since May, and I'm still there, and it's a lot better to me emotionally. The people are amazing, the coworkers are absolutely amazing, but the work itself is just like so mentally draining and so exhausting and so crazy for me that I don't even know, like, why am I still there? Like at this point, like I wasted my whole summer there. I wasted the whole year just being indoors. I really, 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 really dislike the thing, and like that's what we're here to talk about as well. I've been thinking about this so much. Like, I have been trained ever since I was young, and I have been living like this for my whole life. I've been living in a way that justifies extreme suffering, and I have been awarding my suffering, and I have become so good at living in pain that I keep living in it, and that's the only thing I know. And okay, I just came to the fact that I am so good at being comfortable in pain and in very, very, very stressful and self-destructive environments, and very painful living in general, very hard and uneasy places and living in with such struggle. Like, I'm so comfortable with it. For most of the year, I put myself in a life, in a way of living, in a person's shoes that I knew that I would never want to be, and that I would never want to stay at. And it probably sounds stupid to say, but somewhere deep down, I justified all of this with that, like, I knew that I had to go and do something like this to myself to know exactly where I never want to end up and how I never want to live ever again. Somewhere deep down, I knew that I had to spend this year like this. And I'm not sure for how much longer will I be living like this. Hopefully I will find a different way out for myself, find a different way how to make money. But I can't even begin to explain how down I've been feeling this year. Experienced 2 breakups and blamed myself in everything because I cannot be physically, like, I cannot possibly be mad at somebody else because that I know that we're reflections of each other and things are the way they are. And like, I'm kind of over it. But I just woke up today with very crazy nightmares about those themes. I woke up early in the morning, being traumatized and so hurt by my nightmares. By hurt what the people did to me and what I did to them. Then I went to sleep back again, and then I had nightmares about some other family trauma. And this has been absolutely crazy to me as well this year. My relationship with my family has transformed so much. Like, like this year, in every single area of my personal life and public life and career, whatever, love life, every single aspect and category of my existence here has experienced, like, I have experienced the complete shake up, like complete transformation and changes, like in every single area, like stability nowhere, and and my personality has been challenged and my worldviews have been so challenged. I think that this Uranus squaring the natal Uranus in my chart, like, I really wasn't ready for this guy. Like, just to come here and be like, yo, here's a corner that you're gonna never see around. Like, that's how squares work in astrology. They are the hardest lessons, the most painfulest lessons often. Uranus is all about transformation and change. Uranus, the planet, represents, like, complete redirection of something, unpredictability as well, total surprises, total unexpected everything. And Uranus brings a lot of rebirths and transformation. And the current Uranus in the sky squaring my natal chart Uranus is literally showing me that, like, you'll never know what's gonna happen next, and you can never be ready. You can never fully know what the fuck is life all about. You can never know. You will never know it all. There will always be something or somebody or some aspect of life that will make things go off of plan. And the more you will try to plan your life out, the less it will go according to that plan. So that was my lesson with this painful aspect at this age in my life, and also the personal year in numerology, number 4, about just working hard. Like, that's basically all I did this year. Just work at a place that I hate. The only thing that kept me there this whole time is the nice people there that I got to work with, and I still get to work with them. But I had, like, no fucking free days at all. Like, it felt like all I did this year was work. Like, there was, like, okay, I didn't get to go out much in summer, which is one of the most painfulest things about this year. I didn't get to go to much dance classes at all. Like, I went to some at the beginning of the year, then I just stopped going because I had to work and I couldn't arrange my schedule to fit the dance classes, and I still don't know how I'm gonna make it work if I gonna continue this job. Like, I have to somehow go and dance. Like, I can't do this no more. Like, I used to dance so regularly. I used to go to so many dance studios. Now I just can't, like, haven't been there because somehow I had to work. Like, what the fuck does it mean? The problem isn't even money. Like I've been so hurt and so down. I could even say that I was so depressed for such a long time this year that I stopped caring about needing money. Like, I'm at the point where I don't care. Like, I'm gonna quit and I will not be able to pay for the groceries. Like, I will not be able to pay for electricity and stuff. And I don't even care anymore. Like, okay. maybe it's gonna help me. Like, maybe it's just gonna, like, push me to do something again. But you'll never know. And that's the Uranus being all sassy and stuff. Like, you just don't know. And I will make you realize that you know nothing. And I'm really waiting for Neptune to finally enter Aries next year, because it's also going to be my personal year, number 5. It's going to be all about exploration, optimism, and adventure, maybe traveling. So that's what the number 5 represents in numerology. It's all about opportunities and also change and just implementing and applying all that I've learned this year into some real life adventures. What can I say? Like, I never liked number 4. Like, I've always hated the number itself for no particular reason. Even before I knew what it represents in astrology, I just never liked the number 4, so here we are. Delusions, illusions, and cloudiness and fogginess of life that Neptune has brought to the world with all the mass brainwashing and delusions that have been going on for the last 15 years. They also will be cleared a bit. We can expect a massive societal change in humanity for the next 15 years, because this new cycle is massive. This is a very big thing for astrologers. So beginning something new. When Neptune enters Aries next year in January 15-ish or something. I have to look it up. Like in the middle of January, I guess. Or like the 20 something. I don't know. Yeah, so this year, I don't know how to diagnose it or how to make it official or not. Like, I don't think I should, but I think I experienced very, very heavy symptoms of depression and total meaninglessness of life. And I think in a scale of this, I have never experienced this shit before. Like on this grand of a scale, you know, for this long period of time, constantly. I really hope I do not continue this and I can find a solution for myself, because I am not out of it. I'm still in there. I'm still in there in the deep dark hole of myself and how I view the world and life in general. And I have never been the person to be pessimistic, to be overall depressive about life, and I have always been known as the person who's very, very in love with life and preaches being in love with everything in nature, and so I never wish to anybody to experience this heaviness of existence. And I know that I'm only beginning my life and this is the beginning of my journey, and I am no expert, and I am not saying that like this has been the worst of the worst, because I have no idea what I will experience in the rest of my life. But this has been a good intro. But I do not wish these feelings upon my worst enemy. This shit makes you suicidal. This shit makes you not want to live at all. And for most of this year, I have been in this hole, okay? And that's what Neptune dipping its toes into Aries grounds represents for me. Shit got real. I realized I need a job. I have to survive somehow. And that shattered those pink glasses. Those delusions became totally useless, and everything became so fucked, because I've been living in that Neptunian, Piscean energy my whole existence. And then Aries was like, okay, get to work, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, move your ass. You are nothing if you don't work. So, personal year 4, Aries energy shattering me. Uranus squaring natal Uranus in my chart. me living in a totally new place, me living alone for the first time in my life, completely alone for like half a year now. Literally, I've been so alone. I've been feeling so alone, like, and like some very crazy arguments with my family, and even recently, last few days, like, family theme is crazy for me. Like, I have to move out of this place in 2 weeks because my family sold this apartment. I didn't even touch on that because that is a whole different topic. Like, everything is fucked. Well, I don't really see it as being fucked, because I am a little bit of an opportunist, and I've been crying so much when I realized that things are gonna change and things are not gonna stay the same. And I will get out of here. Something will change because, oh my god, I've been stuck in this place and in this void for the craziest amount of the year. And the weather has been getting colder. I have not been seeing sun at all. The sunlight, daylight doesn't exist. Like, this is the craziest amount of light that you will get in winter here for a few hours a day. And I have not been getting any sunlight in summer because I had to work. So my pink glass is completely shattered, and all my delusions completely broke down. And I had to become a totally different person that I thought I am and would be or should be or could be. My whole worldview was stirred up in a little pot of all these different fantasies and reality, and the Pisces and Aries energies get all mixed up, and the Neptunian delusions just fucking shook me up so much. Like, I couldn't handle it. I still cannot handle it. It's still going on. I'm just explaining to you what's going on right now as well. I have been completely shattered all through, like, physically, emotionally, mentally, everywhere. The friendships and partnerships in my life have all been weird and fucked and uncomfortable as hell. And yeah, at least I got a couple new friends this year that I'm super grateful for. That's one of the only good things. I've been to so many cool events and I've done a lot of cool things this year. It just all stayed in the background of all the pain that has been going on inside of me. All the wounds that have been so painful and filled with salt every single day, every single fucking day this year. Like, all the crazy events and parties and maybe the people and hanging out with cool souls and music, writing and stuff like that, all that has stayed in the background. And even though I'm super grateful for those experiences, they were, in comparison to what I've been going through on the dark side, they have been very, very, very tiny. But I've very cherished those little happy moments this year, even though they were very little. Yeah, but my phone is running out of storage space, of course, again. I don't know how will I be able to export this video, but I will try. But thank you so much for watching, and if you want to share something in the comments or comment something, just do it, please. I love to chat with you and hear your experience. And if anyone's into the astrological mess that's been going on with all the 5 planets being into retrograde the past few months or few weeks, or just help me with this discussion, because I'm a Pisces whose whole reality has been totally turned upside down this year, and I'm still fighting. It's so fucking hard. And I feel so alone, and yeah. But thank you for watching. Have a good day.